It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And a very warm welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Friday morning. We're live on SABC3. Now, this weekend, Johannesburg will host the iconic Lilizela Tourism Awards, which means all the provincial selections have happened, and now it's time for the national awards to take place in Sandton on Sunday. And we welcome into the studio the new CEO of South African Tourism, Mr. Sisa Ntshona, to chat about this prestigious event and the tourism industry in general. Mr. Ntshona, welcome to the show. And welcome to your new position as well.
Yeah, thank you. Now I know where the cool people hang out.
All right.
So finally made it to Expresso.
Excellent. I hope that the job has been treating you well after what you said. You were 10 days now?
9.5.
9.5 days. We're still on day 10 right now. Tell us about your vision for South African tourism. Obviously, a very important contributor to the South African economy, and you are in charge of that.
Absolutely. I mean, tourism can play such a key and fundamental role in actually boosting the South African economy.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the gift that keeps on giving, because not only does it touch on travelers coming in, but it touches on the banking environment, touches on construction, touches on hotels, basically, and even agriculture. So it's almost like, one of the priority sectors, basically, of the National Development Plan.
Absolutely.
And harnessed properly, we can really kind of give it a nice boost from that side.
Absolutely, because it goes out there to the world where we are trying to paint a positive image of our country from all kinds of different angles. So how are the Lilizela Awards helping you to achieve this mammoth task, and why is it such a big highlight on the tourism calendar?
Absolutely. I mean, Lilizela is the Grammys of the tourism space, basically. This is where we recognize the best of the best. And it covers everyone from the backpacker to the six-star hotel. So it's a nice spread, basically, in terms of how we look at it. And, it's an opportunity for us to showcase the best out there. It's an opportunity for people in the industry to find pride and actually mingle with themselves, basically, and really kind of push to the whole tourism sector.
Yeah. Enlighten me a little bit about the selection and the voting process and how it happened.
Sure. So we gather the information that we use as the criteria, basically. 80% of it comes from customer feedback. It's when you and I go and sleep over and you get those surveys, basically.
Yes.
We look at things like TripAdvisor.
I never fill those in, by the way.
Well,
I should.
Let me see, the thing is this, that people are more likely to trust people they've never met before, word of mouth, as opposed to what the institution says about itself. So you'd be amazed at how many people look at the reviews on TripAdvisor. I mean, is it really a splash pool or is it just a little pond?
Yeah.
As an example.
Stretched out that lens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we take a lot about that word of mouth, that feedback in.
Yeah.
That's constitute about 80% really of the weighting. And then 20% is that we've got 39 judges, right? They come from across the industry, various players within the industry. I mean, these are the top of the cream, and they also apply their own criteria, basically, to kind of finally get to the ultimate winners, which will be announced on Sunday.
Yeah. And who are these judges?
The judges really come from institutional heads. So there'll be hotel owners, there'll be guides, there will be, and if I had to sit to the whole day, I'll tell you the whole day who the 39 of them are. But they come from various aspects, basically, of the industry themselves.
Yeah, so covering every single aspect of it.
100%, and they would specialize in their own specific area, basically.
Absolutely. And so this weekend is the big national finals. Every one of the people that have been nominated throughout the provincial portions of the country want to be standing on that stage. What's going to be happening? Yeah,
so we've been building up. As you say, there's throughout the 9 provinces, we'll be having regional ones, and this is almost the climax, and put it that way. The minister is going to be there. And this is his shindig as well, that where he interacts with the industry and gives out 53, 54 awards.
It's a long night.
It's a lot of awards, but it's a fun night. It's a really fun night. And, we've got everyone coming from across the country, and it's really unifying the sector and really kind of giving the right energy behind it and making sure that we profile tourism, as a place to be.
Yeah.
And then lastly as well, I mean, you asked me what my vision is we'd like to get to a point where every South African is an ambassador of this country. It's not the what, but the how. So how do we talk about our issues? How do we, with an outlook? So, I'm not one to say there's no talk about stuff. Talk about, we've got issues in universities, example, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, yes.
But we've come through much bigger things before. We're a country that is resilient and will come right. And it's amazing how people pick up on that in terms of how do you feel and how do you view your own country?
Yeah. So I hope that we will all endeavor to do that so that we can help you succeed in your job as well. Because the more successful you are, the more successful we are as a
Invite
country.
me often. I'll come as often as I can. And
All right,
really,
well, you got a
it.
seat right there. I hope you like our coffee.
Absolutely. Lovely.
Mr. Ntshona, thank you very much for joining us and good luck for Sunday. I hope that the event goes off very, very well. And if you at home would like more information on the Lilizela Awards, then go to www.lilizela.co.za. And of course, we can all do a great deal in contributing towards the positive discourse about our country. So thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. Right now, it's time for the news headline.